Ever felt that juggling client funds is like walking a tightrope? One wrong step and things could get messy, right? If you're a freelancer, small business owner, or anyone managing money on behalf of others, you know the weight of that responsibility. Keeping those funds separate, organized, and easily accessible is not just good practice, it's crucial for trust, transparency, and ultimately, your peace of mind. Now, imagine having a financial hub specifically designed with this juggling act in mind. A place where managing client funds isn't a headache but a streamlined process. That's where Relay Bank comes into the picture. In today's video, we're diving deep into how you can effectively manage client funds using Relay Bank. We'll explore its features, walk through practical steps, and highlight why it could be the game changer you've been looking for. So, if you're ready to ditch the spreadsheets and embrace a more organized way of handling client finances, stick around. Before we jump into the how-to, let's quickly touch upon why this is so important. Managing client funds isn't just about keeping the numbers right. It's about building and maintaining trust with your clients. When they entrust you with their money, they expect it to be handled with care, transparency, and accountability. Think about it from their perspective. Would you feel comfortable knowing your funds were commingled with someone else's business expenses? Probably not. Maintaining separate accounts for each client ensures their money is protected and used solely for the agreed-upon purposes. Beyond trust, proper management also simplifies your accounting and tax processes. Trying to untangle commingled funds when it's time to reconcile or file taxes can be a nightmare. Separate accounts make it clear who paid what, when, and for what purpose, saving you time, stress, and potentially costly errors down the line. And let's not forget about compliance. Depending on your industry and location, there might be legal and regulatory requirements regarding the handling of client funds. Using dedicated accounts can help you stay on the right side of the law and avoid potential penalties. So, now that we understand the why, let's explore the what. What makes Relay Bank a potential solution for managing client funds? Relay Bank is built specifically for small businesses and freelancers, and a core part of its offering is the ability to open multiple checking accounts easily. This is a fundamental feature when it comes to segregating client funds. Instead of trying to track everything within a single account, you can create dedicated accounts for each client or project. Imagine this: you're a web designer working with 3 different clients. With Relay, you could have Client A projects, Client B website, and Client C marketing campaign as separate checking accounts. When Client A pays you, the funds go directly into their designated account. When you incur expenses related to Client B's website, you pay from their specific account. This clear separation makes it incredibly easy to track income and expenses for each client. Beyond multiple accounts, Relay offers other features that enhance client fund management. Clear transaction history. Each dedicated account provides a clear and detailed transaction history, making it easy to see exactly where the money is coming from and where it's going. This transparency is invaluable for both your record keeping and for providing updates to your clients if needed. Easy transfers. Moving funds between your business operating account and individual client accounts is typically straightforward within the Relay platform. This allows you to manage your overall cash flow while keeping client funds separate. Team access and permissions. If you have team members who need access to specific client accounts, for example, a project manager who needs to approve payments, Relay allows you to set granular access permissions. This ensures that only authorized individuals can interact with specific funds. Integration with accounting software. Relay often integrates with popular accounting software like QuickBooks and Xero. This streamlines your bookkeeping process by automatically syncing transactions from your client accounts, saving you manual data entry and reducing the risk of errors. Virtual cards. For enhanced control over spending related to specific client projects, Relay might offer the ability to create virtual debit cards linked to individual client accounts. This allows you to allocate a specific budget for a project and track exactly how those funds are being used. Now, let's get down to the practical steps of how you can manage client funds in Relay Bank. Step 1. Opening dedicated client accounts. The first step is to open separate checking accounts for each client or major project. The process for opening a new account within Relay is usually quite simple. You'll likely navigate to your dashboard and find an option to open a new account. You'll then be prompted to name the account, e.g., Acme Corp Project Funds, and potentially provide a brief description. It's a good practice to have a consistent naming convention for your client accounts. This will make it easier to identify and manage them at a glance. Step 2. Receiving client payments. When you receive a payment from a client, ensure that the funds are deposited directly into their designated account. You'll need to provide your client with the specific account details for their project. This might involve sharing the account name, routing number, and account number. Double-check that the deposit has been credited to the correct client account. This simple step can prevent a lot of confusion down the line. Step 3. Tracking expenses. When you incur expenses related to a specific client project, make sure to pay for them using the funds from that client's dedicated account. If you're using physical or virtual debit cards, ensure you're selecting the correct card linked to the relevant account. Keep meticulous records of all transactions within each client account. Relay's transaction history will be your primary tool for this. Regularly review the transactions to ensure everything is accurate and aligns with your project budgets. Step 4. Reconciling accounts. Just like your regular business operating account, it's crucial to reconcile your client accounts regularly. This involves comparing your internal records of income and expenses with the transactions listed in Relay's account statements. Reconciliation helps identify any discrepancies or errors that need to be addressed. If you're using integrated accounting software, the reconciliation process can be significantly streamlined as the software will automatically match transactions. Step 5. Providing transparency to clients, if applicable. Depending on your agreements with your clients, you might need to provide them with updates on how their funds are being managed. Having separate accounts makes it much easier to generate reports showing income, expenses, and the remaining balance for their specific project. You can simply pull the transaction history from their dedicated Relay account. Step 6. Handling account closure. When a project is complete and all outstanding payments and expenses have been settled, you might need to close the client's dedicated account. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.